All right, guys. So we are going to start with the good, and we starting with Fabio Resende. So this was his pro debut,
Uh-huh.
and I mean, he looked really good, man.
Yeah, he looked pretty impressive. I think he held his own. Even though he got the ninth place, which is the last place, it doesn't matter. It's your pro debut, and you hang there with the big guys. There were a lot of big names. The Mr.
Yeah, there was a
Olympias
lot of
and,
big
and
names.
Arnold Classic winners. So it was
Yeah,
a tough lineup, and he looked pretty good. He brought a really good package, but it's just the beginning for him. There's
yeah,
more things coming up for him.
yeah. I mean, if anything, he's probably gonna, if any improvements, maybe just some, just sharpening up some details, in his physique and some of the posings, and
Yeah,
maybe in
go
the
go back
back,
to the drawing
legs.
board and see what he
Yeah,
needs to improve. Pretty much.
yeah,
Okay, so another good thing. I'm sure there was a lot of good things happening on this Arnold Classic. It was really good, but these are the things that caught our attention, right? So
yeah.
also one of the guys that got his pro card here on the Arnold Classic, but the amateur division, was Andrew Jacked. And my man, this guy is impressive, my man.
Yeah, congratulations to Andrew. I mean, the one of the things that I was saying, this guy, you know, he got his pro debut. This guy looks already like a pro, bro. Like he looked like he was already a pro.
What are you
Like
doing
this
in
guy,
amateur?
yeah, like this guy is a feature mass monster.
Yeah, and just
This
just
guy
look at
is,
this post, man. This guy reminds me of Ronnie Coleman doing this on the Olympia stage, and look at this guy doing it on the Arnold. It's impressive seeing a guy this big being this athletic. This what is it called? This oh my god, I lost the words.
flexible.
Flexible. There you go. This flexible is
Yeah,
pretty.
yeah.
It's
I believe
amazing.
Anthony used to always do some of those posings next to some of that robot posing he would do.
hmm Oh yeah, I remember too. Yeah, it was awesome. And congratulations to him. It's just his pro card, and let's see what he does next. Also, another good thing that happens on this Arnold, and it's been a while for this, is the conditioning. This
Yeah,
lineup, every division came in so good, bro. So good. No?
yes, yes. Almost every lineup, bro. Everyone came out good. Nobody came really too spilled. I mean, there was a little hiccups here and there with
Mhm.
some, with some
Yeah.
bodybuilders, but we'll get to that.
Mhm.
But for the most part, everyone came in good, bro. Everyone came in really good.
It was a really good
We
show.
were, yeah. For some years in the past, we were seeing some of the competitions where almost everyone came in kind of bad, and maybe one or two or three maybe just peaked really, really good. But in
Yeah.
this show, almost everyone came really good.
Yeah, exactly. It was exactly the opposite of what it used to be, right? That a lot
Yeah,
of people, it was really few people coming in really good conditioning, and a lot of them coming really, in really bad shape. Not bad shape, just overspilled or overdid it. But on this show, I think it was pretty good, pretty amazing, and it's something that we really, really appreciate. And we can see here some of the pictures of the this are, of course these are the open, and we'll show you some of the classes too. And another thing also that is really a good thing, or something that came for in surprise, was William Bonac, my man.
yes, yes. William Bonek was. Um, I feel like William Bonek just came out of left field. A lot of people really discounted him out. I know I did. I'm
I
gonna
did too.
admit that.
I did too.
This guy was a guy who, I don't want to say lost all of his gains, because even when this guy loses all of his gains, this guy looks a lot bigger than your any of your local gym goer.
Yeah.
But this guy was a guy who really kind of just took a break, and he did one of those um what's the name of this guy? He would stop bodybuilding for the rest of the year, and then he would just come
Oh,
back.
Kevin Lebroni.
Yes, Kevin Lebroni. This guy did a Kevin Lebroni, bro. This guy just took some time off, and then in my opinion, I thought he was winging it too much.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking this guy's not gonna be
Yeah, me too.
ready, for the show.
Yeah, me too.
And you know what? He proved me wrong, and he came really, really good.
Yeah, he did prove those all wrong. And okay, so this is the good, right? Now we're gonna keep it. The topic is still gonna be Bonek, but this is gonna be about the bad, right?
Yes.
So what is it the bad thing?
All right. So now, as for the bad, Bonac. A lot of people, including me, I feel like Bonac deserved first place.
Okay.
Now, I know that Brandon Curry is, a former Mr. Olympia, and he has won the Arnold Classic as well. And actually, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that the year that he won the Arnold Classic,
Hmm.
he also won the Mr. Olympia.
Yeah,
So, I mean, yes,
it came with a lot of momentum. Yes.
yeah, he did. Who knows? Maybe that will transcend into this year as well. But I don't know, man. I feel like William Bonac just took him completely in the hamstrings, in the glutes,
The back shots.
in yeah, in exactly, and in the calves. Like
Okay.
William Bonac was so proud of his calves that when he does that side tricep,
Hmm.
he throws some of that calf action right there.
Okay. Yeah, I see. And I see this. There's a picture right here of the rear double bicep, and we can see the right away the glute development and the separation of the hamstring and all that. Even the look at the calves of Bonac, bro. It's just popping. And I don't know. I think they give him the win because of him being the Mr. Olympia. To be honest with you, I think the title really carry his name to this position to win in this show, and that's just my opinion. And I think Bonac did deserve the win, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think so too. I mean,
It,
let's. I
isn't
mean,
isn't it a
let's.
thing that every bodybuilder say, or most of the bodybuilders say, is that a lot of the shows are won from the back,
Yes. Oh, yeah. That's for sure. That's one of
right?
the of actually Kai Green's most memorable, I guess, lines.
Mm-hmm.
He's shows are won from the back.
Shows
A
are won
lot
from
of
the back.
bodybuilders will say that. And
Exactly.
I mean, look at this right here. It almost looks like Brandon Curry skipped hamstring and glute day, bro. I mean, wow, that's huge night and difference.
It is. It is. It is a lot of difference. And this is them. This is the bad of the show, right?
Yeah.
So this is the bad. We believe that Bonac deserved the win, but anyways, that
That's not to discourage Brandon Curry. I
no,
mean,
no, no. He looked amazing.
Brandon Curry is probably has one of the most, best physiques in history. He's a top Olympian. He's looked really, really good. But
Hmm.
I feel like in this one, you know what? Uh, can we make the case that Brandon Curry has looked better before and William Boning have looked better before? I believe so. I believe they both have looked better before. These are not their base shapes ever, but I
Okay.
think William Bonek, or what we think is that William Bonek came a little bit better this time. But
Uh,
yes, that's what we had for that. And actually, guys, before we go on to the ugly, we want to talk about Austin Rivera. So
oh
now
yeah.
Austin Rivera tagged us on this one right here. And we know we've talked about him a few times before.
Hmm.
And look at this. Look at this right here,
He did
bro.
it before and
So,
after, right?
yes.
Okay, so this is him on March 1st. I'm sorry, this August 20 of 2020. This is him, a normal. Well, that's not a normal guy in the gym, right? That's a guy that actually puts in the work. And 19 months later, a year and a half later, boom, this guy,
Look at this guy, bro. What did you say? This
217
guy looks like he
pounds,
stepped in the hyperbolic time chamber.
right? Yeah, I remember that. May he rest in peace. There's what was his name? What was his name?
It's the oh
I
man,
remember. I remember this guy from
yeah, he used to come out in the where I first saw him was in the Physiques
Physical
of
Greatness.
Greatness.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Physical Greatness. Man, it was awesome. Boston Lloyd. There you go, Boston Lloyd.
yeah.
Right?
So we have this guy right here. He went from 183 Austin Rivera to 217. That's 34 pounds, bro. That's
That's a lot of weight.
a huge, yeah, that's a huge amount, and that's good, man. I mean, so he is a few weeks ago he was 16 weeks out from the he's actually going to be in the NPC West Coast Classic.
Jay
Jake Cutler runs
Cutler's
that show.
show.
Yeah, exactly.
Jay Cutler's
And
show.
so I mean, I'm very excited to see this guy
He has
go.
a bright future, to be honest.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
does.
This guy has a really bright future.
And he's really confident about it. I think
Yes,
that's something
exactly.
that really catches my eye. That this guy is confident that he's gonna win, that he's gonna be in the Olympia and he's gonna win it.
Exactly.
He has it in his mind and he's gonna do it. And I think that's something really, 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 really impressive. And like you said, he's 16 weeks out from competing in the NPC. And I'm sure soon, man. Maybe this year, later this year, maybe starting next year, he's gonna have his pro card. I'm gonna see him compete
Yeah.
with the big guys.
Actually, the 16 weeks out was when he tagged us on February 24th. So
Really?
I'm pretty
'Cause
sure this.
he posted this 2 days ago.
No. Yes, no. But when he told me about this,
Oh,
when he
okay,
told us
okay,
about
okay.
the 16 weeks out.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yes. So we're very excited to see how this guy progresses on into the competition. We'll definitely be keeping up with him. If you guys have not followed Austin Rivera, please go do so.
Yeah, I remember him that he tagged us, right?
Yes.
On one of his stories or a post. He tagged us and we decided to feature him. He was a guy with a bright future, like I said, a guy that
Yes.
has his mind into it, and I know he deserved the feature here in the video. And here he is now. We're gonna
Yes,
keep
sir.
you updated with the guy.
Yeah,
with
if
Austin.
any of you guys want to be featured on the videos, just let us know, tag us, let us know in the comment section, and
And follow
we'll work
Austin.
something out.
Give him some love.
Yes.
Give him more support. Okay, now the ugly. Man, I hate
Yes.
this
Now, so
part
we
of the
go
video.
back into the Arnold Classic. Now, the ugly. Brett Wilkins, Justin Rodriguez, and Regan Grimes.
Why?
I don't know. He
Why?
kind of. I I feel like they kind of felt.
Man, I'm eating my
Sorry
words
about
right
that.
now because I
Yeah,
really felt like Regan was gonna be on the top, bro. Oh my god. But okay.
Yes, there was such a hype train for Brett Wilkins. A lot of
Okay.
people
Yes.
had Brett Wilkins in first place, and at first I actually had Regan as winning first place. I don't know if it was just me being a fanboy, but after a while I was like, I don't know, man. I mean, Brett Wilkins is just looking too
Yeah.
damn good, bro.
Yeah. It was maybe we were thinking that it was maybe a Brett and Regan show. We thought that
Exactly.
these guys are gonna battle out and it's gonna be an amazing a different show, right?
Yeah.
But the show comes and it was a different story. So this is Brett Wilkins. I think he overdid it a little bit. I think he carved a little bit too much, and he was holding a lot of water or some water on the prejudging and also a little bit on the finals.
Yeah, even Justin Rodriguez. I feel like Justin Rodriguez came in very, very full in the finals. I mean, there's a lot of pictures where he looks really, really good, and there's a lot of pictures or some videos, where he doesn't really look that good. Now, at the end of the day, I mean, no matter how good you come, I mean, you gotta. Somebody's gotta come in first. Somebody's gotta come in second.
Yes.
Somebody's gotta come in third.
Mhm.
So
You know what Justin reminds me? Reminds me of Marcus Rule on his
Marco Rule.
arms. I remember that
Okay, yeah, I
Marcus
see
Rule
what you
had
mean.
this thing of he had amazing bicep peaks, but he had a lot of struggle with his tricep development, and I think that's something that Justin Rodriguez struggles too. You can see a lot of peak on the biceps, and the triceps are just a little bit behind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
I
I
mean,
think it's
he
just
could
genetics.
probably-
There's nothing much you can do.
Yeah, he could probably have some good inner heads for the triceps and not too much of the outer heads, which in this angle would help the arms peek out a little bit more. But I see what you mean.
Yeah,
So
this is
yes.
one of the problems that Marcus Rule had. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean Justin Rodriguez was one of these guys that we were following for a good while, and
He was posting weekly, man. Weekly updates.
Yeah, almost even daily sometimes.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, so I mean, we're not here saying that he looked bad. It's just that, hey, you know what? In a competition such as big as this one, even when so many athletes, decided to get out of the competition. I mean, what else can I say? I mean, I still feel like Justin Rodriguez did grow a little bit more. His legs looked a lot much fuller than last year.
Yeah. He came in bigger and more conditioned. Yes.
Yeah, he did.
But oh well, he got
did
third.
look a
and he
little
was good.
bit overspilled, but for the most part, he looked a lot more improved
Yeah, hell
overall.
yeah, a lot of more improve, and yeah, well, it is what it is. Now Regan Grimes, man.
So now
Oh my
Regan
god.
was one of the guys that I had for winning. And like I said, maybe I was just being a fanboy.
I am a fanboy, man. I want him to win. Come on, bro. This is Regan Grimes. He reminds me of one of my good friends from high school, which you know too.
Yeah, yeah, of
You know,
course.
and
Banda.
yeah, and damn, bro.
So
Such a shame. So what happened? What do you think happened here? What do you think happened
so
here?
I mean, Regan. I mean, uh, he definitely came a little bit more improved. I mean, but
On the
how much
finals,
can
yes, he
he?
came in
Yeah,
really good. Yes, he did.
I mean, but how much can he improve? I mean, let's not forget that this guy has is still coming up. It's almost like he just barely found the formula with Milo.
Hmm.
He just needs to just stay consistent right there.
Okay. He just okay. He needs to keep doing keeping doing the work.
Yes.
Okay. So I remember the prejudging seeing him, and he was holding a little bit of water. You know, he was looking really watery, and I think that's one of the reasons. Oh, that's the reason. You know that he plays what he plays, but it's really hard for a bodybuilder unless he makes a really incredible difference from the prejudging to the finals for him
Yeah.
to move him a place from prejudging to finals. You know, usually when you go to prejudging, they already going to into finals. They already know what place you're gonna be, right? Unless you make some really hardcore changes or a big change on your physique one day to another, 24 hours, they might reward you and give you a better placing. You know?
Yeah, yeah. It gives you a little bit more of a fighting chance to get
Yes,
that upper hand
yes,
in the pre.
yes. But it's harder, and you really need to impress them
Yeah,
to make that
I
thing.
agree with that.
So, oh my God, Regan Grimes. Okay, you can still make it. I think he's gonna compete next week too. So we're not done, man. We're not done. We're gonna get that Olympic qualification soon, so we can keep that growth momentum going.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
I
my man.
agree.
Is there anything else that you want to add to this Arnold Classic video?
No, man, I'm good.
All right. Thank you, guys. I hope you guys like this type of videos, the good, the bad, and the ugly. If you guys like it, please let us know in the comments, and we'll bring you more of this. And I guess this is it. And is there anything else you want to add?
No, man, I'm good.
All right, guys. So this is it, and I guess we'll see you in the next one.
Later, guys.